Hi, my name is Dark Matter Wolf, and this is the Wolf's Den of Champions. Welcome back to another rate and review here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. If you're new, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. We post Marvel Champion content here, so if Marvel Champion, the card game, is your game, this is the channel for you. Sorry, it's a little cheesy, but this here is our rate and review. We're going to be rating the hero kit cards of Gamora. I've been doing this little series where I go over every single card from every single hero, from the beginning core box all the way to the most recent expansion. We're working our way there, and what I do is I'll go ahead and read every single card, about all those 15 cards usually of their kit, and then at the end of reading all their cards and reviewing all the cards, we will rate them on a basis of 5 categories. Ease to setup, versatility, board control, survivability, and their alter ego. So if that's something for you, go ahead and strap on in and let's dive on into this video here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Gamora's hero kit card. I'm excited for this one. I don't know a lot about Gamora in Marvel Champions. I haven't really looked into her cards. I like her stats already, 2/2/2. I like when they're very neutral of 2/2/2. She is a Guardians character, and I just know she does a lot of damage, and she's a multi-aspect character. She's got this skill tactician. So let's go ahead and go into this. Let's go ahead and jump into this here. All right, so we're gonna go over her alter ego first. Gamora, recovery of 3, and she's an outlaw, hand size of 6, hit points of 10. So pretty average, pretty normal. A little squishy, but not the lowest numbers. Skill tactician, you may include up to 6 attack and or thwart events in your deck from aspects other than your chosen aspect. Okay, so I can add protection thwarts or protection attacks, justice attacks, a mixture. So she is a multi-aspect character for attack and thwart event cards only. So that's pretty cool. Action, look at the top card of your deck. If that card is an attack or thwart event, draw it. So this here I like because it gives you like that kind of like, okay, peekaboo kind of thing. Okay, it is. Okay, you get it. If not, then you put it back, and I think you shuffle. It doesn't say shuffle here, but the rule of thumb is anytime you look or go through your deck, you shuffle. I wonder if you just put that back on the top of your deck. Let me know in the comments if you know what you do exactly in that situation. Finesse, response, guardian. After you play an attack event, remove 1 threat from the scheme. Oh wow, that's okay. After you play an attack event, remove 1 threat from a scheme. That's, I mean, once per phase. I think that's pretty good. Precision response, after you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Okay, so that's really good too. I like how versatile already she is, because if you have one, sometimes you're in that pickle, you're just in that annoying situation where it's like, am I gonna waste my thwart on a side scheme that has 1 threat remaining? No, you can deal damage to the enemy and to the villain or a minion, and now you remove that 1 threat. So I like that there, or vice versa, like that pesky minion has 1 health left. Play a thwart card or something, and now you can do it, or get rid of that tough. I like her abilities. I like her stats. I can see myself playing a lot of Gamora. Well, just off the hero card, I can see myself playing the hero card. I like hero cards that do stuff like this, and they're kind of very well-rounded. She's got basically two abilities, 1 condition, another condition. She's got very good stats, 2/2/2/2/2. Gamora, the multi-aspect is really nice. You can get a +1 each turn in alter ego, so that's nice. That's good. I like that. Okay, so her hero-specific ally is going to be Nebula. She's a 2 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 health. Response, after Nebula enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. So this will be a fast fight. So this is a pretty much, you play Nebula, you search for whatever you want of attack or thwart event, and then you add it to your hand. So all those cards that you added here, you can go ahead and grab them. So I like that. That's cool. We have 2 copies of Acrobatic Move. It's a 0 cost event, attack event. Hero action, deal 2 damage to an enemy. I mean, it's a free 2 damage, right? There's a lot of 2 health minions out there, so I guess this is kind of nice. And it's a free 2 damage, so why not? Well, I'll take that card. We get counter or cross counter. You get 2 cross counter events, and it's a 1-cost event. Attack, defense, and thwart. Attack, defense, and thwart. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove 1 threat from the scheme. Hero interrupt. Interesting. This counts as attack, defense, and thwart. And when you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of the damage. So you don't take the damage, you deal 1 damage to the enemy, and you remove 1 threat from the scheme. And it costs 1. I kind of like this. Very, very versatile, very boardy, control-y, very spread. She's very wide. I could already see that she can be very wide here. You get 2 copies of Set the Pace, which is kind of like the other card we have of Acrobatic. You just remove 1 threat from a scheme. It's a 0 cost. I mean, why not, right? It's a 0 cost. Just play it, remove 1 threat from the scheme. It would be kind of scary when you are having like 12 threat in a scheme and you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna set the pace. Not very good there, but you know what I'm saying? Here we have 2 copies of Decisive Blow, which is a hero action, attack, deal 4 damage to the enemy, 7 damage instead if you have played a thwart event this turn. Okay, so you can set the place, you can set the pace, and then you can Decisive Blow. So potentially you do 7 there, and I'm pretty sure if this is all going the way it's going, forward momentum, here it is, makes sense. It's the thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, 5 thwart instead if you play an attack event this turn. Same situation here, it makes sense. Very event-based hero here. I could already see you're gonna wanna be doing all your events. Then you have 1 support and 3 upgrades. This is her alter ego action. Exhaust Conditioning Room. Return the bottommost attack or thwart event from your discard pile to your hand. Oh, to your hand, that's good. And heal 1 damage from Gamora. The healing's kind of lackluster. It would be nice if you just help, if you healed your recovery. But adding it to your hand is actually pretty big, because most of the time it's shuffle it to your deck and then, or put it at the bottom of your deck, and it's not really like, okay, now I have to cycle through my whole deck again before I can see that card. No, this is put it in your hand kind of thing. I like that. We get 2 copies of Keen Instincts. Exhaust Keen Instinct, generate a wild resource for an attack or a thwart event. Take your chance with me. Take your chances with me. You won't regret it. So very, very reliance on event. As you can see here, these 2, if you have both of them out, they will pay for forward. They will pay for all your events here. Basically, they go towards your event cards here. Has to be for attack or thwart events, so that's the only thing you have to be locked in. That's the condition there. Then you have 1 upgrade here of Gamora Sword, which is restricted. Response after you play an attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So not the best upgrade there. I would take Godslayer over Gamora Sword, to be honest with you, because Godslayer gives you 2 to the unique villain. So you can do 2 extra damage to the villain or an elite minion. So you do 4. This you have to play an event, an attack event, and then you deal 1 damage to enemies. You just only deal 1 damage and it costs 3. So after you play this, you have to play another card, and then you deal 1 damage. I mean, it'll add up in the grand scheme of things. I think this is going to be a little easy to rate here. Versatility, she's got it. She's got versatility, right? Board control, I'm not going to give her board control for the sole purpose of all her cards here. Like, hear me out, right? Hear me out, okay? You can search for your attack, and she's very event-based. She's an event-based hero here. So if, give me a second. give me a second. Here we go. So these are all your thwarting and your attacking cards, right? Remove 3 threat from a scheme, remove 4, remove 1 threat from a scheme, which is just 1 card. It's just 1. It all adds up at the end in the grand scheme of things, but does it really? This also deals 1 damage, remove threat. Like, it doesn't do a lot, but it does a lot. So this is the damage. So you do 2 damage. If you play the thwart, it does 7. So potentially per turn, you can do about 9 damage, which is a lot of damage. And then here, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 damage per turn, potentially, right? If you play this set the pace, acrobatic move, and then decisive blow, and then forward momentum. But the only thing is that once you use 1, 2, 3, 4, you can play all 4 of those cards in 1 turn and have a big turn. But then that's it. You would have to get those cards back, and this only gets you 1. And you have to go to alter ego to do that. She does a lot of splash 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 damage. But if you get overrun by a bunch of minions, you're toast. Like, do you see what I'm saying there? I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. She doesn't have really a good way to deal with the board when the board gets really big. And the board gets really big very quick. Multiplayer, oh, I can see her shining in multiplayer. She could be your superstar damage or thwarter in multiplayer. But when you're playing true solo, and I think that's also something I should be like I should be putting into the category of like rating of the category, is that this is going to be based off true solo, because the ratings are meant for true solo. Like, if you are playing Gamora by yourself, you're going to struggle a lot. She looks very well and balanced, right? She's very versatile, 100% very, very versatile. But like I mentioned, if you get a side scheme and a minion, you could deal with them. But then you get another minion and another side scheme. It's like, can you really keep up? I think she'll get out-tempoed. I mean, I may be wrong, and I don't think she's got the board control. I do really like the 6 extra, you can include up to 6 attack or thwart events in your deck from aspects other than your chosen aspect. I really like that. Look at the top card and add it to your hand. It's good, but I think she can get choked up. Like, once you run out of event cards, which does happen, once you run out of event cards, you're kind of like, okay, I'm fishing for more. If I don't have any more, you're toast, right? So it all revolves around how you build her deck. But we're just talking about these hero kit cards here, and she's got one really, really good defense card. I really like this. Prevent 3 damage of that damage. It costs 1, but it's only 2 cards out of 15 to heal. And then when you go to alter ego, you will take a lot of thwart, a lot of scheme, and you only recover for 3. And if you don't have a thwart card to deal with all that threat that just got it added on, you could scheme out very easily, so you can lose board control. I think she's very versatile. Her setup is pretty much easy because she's an event-based character. You don't need the sword. You don't need these upgrades. These upgrades are nice, but they only give you 1 wild resource. And most of these here cost 2 or 0, depending on what else you add, right? Wow, this Gamora's gonna get rated very low, and kind of sucks, but because I like her. So Gamora, I think, like I mentioned, for the record, is gonna shine very, very big in multiplayer, but in true solo, not so much. Her alter ego, there's no like real good reason to go into alter ego besides this conditioning room. But is it worth it to go into conditioning room and then not be able to get out of that? You know what I'm saying? Like you can scheme out very quick. Yeah, you can thwart for 2, but you can't really deal with a bunch of threat or side schemes. Like you can, but you can't. You only get 2 cards to do that, and this removes 5, and then this removes 1 each, and then this removes 1 if you do an attack. Like you can just like do very, very little chip damage. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's gonna struggle a lot. Her survivability, thumbs down. Versatility, thumbs up. Ease to setup, thumbs up. Board control, thumbs down. And her alter ego, thumbs down. So I'm gonna give her, this is the Wolf's Den official ratings on Gamora. Versatility, I think she's really good. Board control, I think she's not very good. Her ease to setup is there because she's a very event-based. Survivability and alter ego is going to be a thumbs down, so it's going to be a rating of 2 out of 5 here at the Wolf's Den for Gamora. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, or let me know in the comments if you disagree and you think she's very survivability or she's got the board control. I'm very borderline on those ratings for her, for the sole purpose of that she's an event-based character. She's very versatile, she can do a lot, but when push comes to shove, if you don't have the right cards in your hand, I mean, that's with every hero, right? So that's where I'm like, can she come back? Is she a comeback character? She might be a comeback character, which I love comeback characters and they'll be so much fun. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and YouTube thinks you're gonna enjoy this video right here. And for more of our rate and review series, go ahead and click on the playlist right here. Thank you guys so much for watching here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. It's Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.